what exactly does this mean? They're still going to come out with a car in 2026, but it won't be a self-driving vehicle?
So Apple is aiming to indeed launch their first electric car as early as 2026. And this is a bit of a change. Previous target within the company was 2025, so a slight delay there. But the big fundamental change, as you alluded to, is they're no longer targeting a full level 5 self-driving system for the first version of the car. Their initial plan was to reinvent the way a car works, just like they reinvented touchscreens and they reinvented smartwatches. And that meant a car without a steering wheel, without pedals. The driver sort of faces the passengers like a limousine in terms of that type of interior. Now they're looking at something a bit more traditional. So they're looking at a more traditional car, electric obviously, with a steering wheel and pedals like you get with a Tesla, with full self-driving capabilities, but initially only for highways and freeways. So less complex zones like city streets, mountain ranges, and during bad weather.
Mark, your story that's just breaking on the terminal right now is extensive, and it highlights just how much long-term road mapping is going into this project. But walk us through just some of the other considerations on the time frame here. You have different executives, some who have turned over, people working in different countries, including, a team that is working on this project in a city like Ottawa in Canada. And then on the design side, it sounds like you're now hearing that they'll likely get there by, I believe, next year, but they're not quite there with the final designs yet?
Not there with the final designs yet. This car is still in a pre-prototype stage, so I don't know what it looks like. They don't even know what it looks like under this new direction. They are aiming to have an industrial design hopefully finalized by 2023, by the end of next year. Much of the engineering work to be done next year and the year after. They're aiming to try to get feature complete by the end of 2024, and they're trying to get a car out by 2026 after doing extensive testing across 2025. So that's sort of the development roadmap there. Initially, when they were looking at a car, it was probably going to cost north of $120,000 per unit US. Now they're looking for something a little bit more in the 100,000 range, which would put it at the low end of the Tesla Model S as well as the EQS from Mercedes.